This patient of mine said that he was going on a holiday and the nanny was going to take care of the dog, and the dog was just recovering from surgery with his back leg. So for 3 weeks, I had nursed this dog back to health. And so after that, I took care of the dog every time they went away, and I took care of him for like 3.5 years, and I always wanted him to be mine. A miracle happened about 3.5 years later. The patient had phoned me up and said, would I take the dog? So Tusik became Mr. Tusik, and he was with me for about 8 years, and he went everywhere with me. He was wonderful. He was diagnosed with Cushing's syndrome, and he was 17. And I think what I recall is it was a lot of trips to the vet over maybe 6 weeks. And then there was the morning where you just knew. You knew. I felt like I lost my best friend. It's your something you love that gives you so much love back. Yeah, it was devastating. About a few months after Mr. Tusik had passed, another patient of mine has a father who's a vet, and he gets these dogs that just get abandoned at his hospital. And there was this little guy at 3.5 months with a red cast on the back leg and on a red pillow. So he'd been left at the vet's office with a broken leg, and the family didn't come and pick him up. So this little guy is now 4, and he's very different from Tusik. His name's Toulouse, or Monsieur Toulouse, after the artist, or because his limbs are really loose and long. And he's really calm right now, but he's very naughty and very funny. I do really remember, could I be as good of a parent as I was to Mr. Tusik? Can I be the same or as good or even better to Toulouse? And I doubted myself. And then it just was natural, and fell in love with him. I have my own business, and he's with me a lot of the time. And so we spend a lot of time together, and that is the most wonderful thing. He's not left on his own very much. I believe in my heart that Mr. Tusik sent Monsieur Toulouse to me. I believe that dogs can be people's soulmates. I do. It's a connection. I just think I'm really fortunate to have such a wonderful creature in my life. I mean, they give you so much unconditional love, and they're always there. And he's funny. He makes me laugh all day. But you definitely have a connection with an animal, and I've been lucky to have 2 deep connections with my dogs. I tell them all the time that I feel really lucky. How did I get you? How did that happen? I'm so lucky. Thank you for being there for me, you know? Yeah. You know, he's a rescue, but they rescue us.